morning guys. So kasama ko po ngayon si Sir Marvy and we're gonna interview him about his life being a PT. So first question sir is, what inspired you to pursue a career in physical therapy and what do you find most rewarding about it?
Honestly, the first time, as I said before, when I took up physical therapy, I don't have any knowledge about physical therapy. My original plan was to become a doctor, and I was just looking at physical therapy as a stepping stone to become a doctor. So really, during our time, there's not much literature about physical therapy. But I just joined to the profession or to the college, took up that course just because my batchmates were taking physical therapy.
What do you find most rewarding about it?
What do I find most rewarding about physical therapy? Well, I can probably answer it in two ways, as a clinician and as an academician. As a clinician, of course, nothing brings more comfort and joy than seeing somebody who's not being able to do anything, paralyzed, totally paralyzed, and then after working for them for several months, they are able to walk again, go back to their homes and have quality of life. So that, other than of course, the good pay that you get when you work as a physical therapist, especially abroad, the most fulfilling actually is seeing those patients that you were really a part of their journey towards recovery, functional recovery. As an academician, the most fulfilling would be seeing somebody become a very good physical therapist and knowing that you were a part of that person's professional career when they were just starting. In building up their physical therapy. Nothing brings more joy na makita mo silang maging successful. They have their own career and they become soldiers of healthcare in God's hands.
Yeah. So what are some of the biggest challenges you faced in your practice and how did you overcome them?
Career-wise, after I passed the boards, transitioning from practicing in the Philippines to the US would be the most challenging siguro because there are instances wherein as I mentioned during our class, there's significant change with regards to the practice in the Philippines and in the United States. And knowing about the legal complexities of like practice in the US, at first I was scared about that because in the Philippines, hindi tayo ganun eh. Pero I was just happy that ang dali lang pala. Pero initially that was fear doon sa akin na baka may magkamali ako because I'll be sued for the malpractice. Pero hindi naman. We're good as Filipino physical therapists.
So how did you overcome that?
Well, you just have to get better. You get used to it, and you know that your journey towards physical therapy, it prepared you for what you really need to know. Okay, so pagka nandun ka na, you just have to know that these are the things that you have to do. Focus on be careful with what you say, be careful with what you do, be responsible.
So,
study.
Okay, so ang last question po natin sir is, what advice you would give to someone just starting in the physical therapy field?
Well, no physical therapy professional or expert right now started as an expert. Each one of us struggled through our journey about physical therapy profession. Nobody would claim that it was easy because it was really hard. You just have to grind it, you just have to work hard. Okay? You don't have to be genius, you don't have to be really smart. But the one thing that will really help you is you have to work hard. Okay, it's not gonna be easy, but it's always gonna be worth it.
Do you have any tips, sir?
Well, any tips? Siguro masasabi ko is study well. Listen to your professors. Your professors have survived. Okay, survivors na kami. Read. Don't just rely on handouts. Okay, even though your professors did not teach you certain things, you read the books. Kasi as physical therapists, educators, it's impossible for us to teach everything. With the limited amount of time and then with the different phases students learn, we have to make sure that everyone knows the basic of this. So sometimes, even though we want to discuss the complex topics, we are not able to move towards that complex topics just because we have to make sure that the others who are struggling with the basic also knows the basic before we can proceed with the complex topics. So, sabi ko nga, we try our best, pero at the end of the day, you still have to be self-learners. You have to know, you have to study by yourself because it's impossible for us to teach everything. And ang mananalo dyan is yung masipag. yung masipag mag-aral, tsaka yung masipag na you throw your gadgets. Store mo yung mga yan, di ba? Way back when I was in college, we don't have gadgets, but still, during our break time, during our lunch time, you see us just even if we don't have chairs, we're just going to sit on the corridor. We're going to open books. Right now, we don't see students doing that.
Yeah.
Like for example, you have break. What do? You talk to your classmates. You go to social media. You play games. Those are things that you're wasting. If you're really struggling, okay lang. Sige, paminsan-minsan. If you're stressed, you play. You talk to your classmates. That's okay. But you have to make sure to find time. Don't always say that excuse na I'm stressed. Sa totoo po, that's going to be part of your next 4 or 5 years journey for physical therapy. You get to get used to stress. Okay, so if you can't conquer stress right now, you're not going to survive because that's part of your journey. That's part of life. You have to get used to stress. Okay.
So thank you po sir for your time and that was the end of it.
Thank you, sir.